Grant.
And I'm Kelly. Thank you for joining us on this Monday, March 2nd, 2020.
The 2020 Global Connections Europe trip will include visits to Germany, Switzerland, France, and the United Kingdom. The tour will be departing for Europe on June 18th, Kerrigan's B-Day.
Participants in this year's trip are Heather Meyer, Heidi Esterholm, Dallas Severson, Garrett Cummings, Sabrina Bodenhagen, Cece Murphy, and Kerrigan Esterholm. On an exciting note, Miss Maine recently had her baby. Aspen Jane Gersberger was born on February 13th. She was born 2 weeks early via C-section. Maine says, "There are a lot of cool but scary biology things happening here in the hospital."
Now that Miss Maine is out on maternity leave, Science 9 and Environmental Science will now be taught by Prentice alumni Miriam Lyons, who graduated in 2016. It looks like the carnation sales from the art club had a great outcome this year, as sales were drastically higher from last year. The extra cash allowed them to sponsor last week's Donut Day. We can definitely look forward to spreading more love by ordering more carnations next Valentine's Day.
As we go on farther into the snowy season, it can prove to be a challenge for many to dodge the winter blues. With minimal sunlight, freezing temperatures, and icy roads, it's no surprise that winter is the most common season to experience seasonal affective disorder. For those experiencing common symptoms such as low energy, trouble sleeping or concentrating, or a change in appetite for many days in a row, the Mayo Clinic suggests considering a visit to a medical professional. In the meantime, we strongly urge PHS students and staff to take the following preventive measures to get you out of that seasonal funk as we wait for spring. Exercise regularly, stay in touch with loved ones, and take advantage of all the sun you can get.
Studies have shown that use of therapy dogs in schools lead to better mental health for the students and staff. A dog can also teach elementary students responsibility by having to give water to, feed, and take for a walk. So in the future, you may see a furry friend around the halls.
6 months in the new building, and we're finding that students and teachers are able to incorporate more advanced technology and tools in the classroom. Along with the newly completed band and choir rooms, Ms. Kress and Mrs. Jasunas are already comfortable in their own corner of the school.
I love the new building. I love the new music suite. It's amazing. I don't know how we ever survived putting the band room, the choir room, and this entire hallway all into one room. It's amazing, and I love it.
Tomorrow, the juniors will be taking the ACT. With last year's group scoring an average of a 20.9, this year's juniors are looking forward to improve upon that mark. After the exam has been completed, they will enjoy some afternoon downtime by watching movies and eating pizza.
While the juniors are taking their exam, the rest of the high school will be going to Camp Forest Springs. When there, downhill and cross-country skiing, tubing, snowshoeing, and more will be offered. Take the opportunity to sit in a comfortable chair and drink hot cocoa with friends in the lodge.
Congratulations to the middle and high school forensics teams. All 6 members of Miss Will's middle school team advanced to the second round, which took place February 27th at Edgar. The majority of the high school team has also advanced to the districts, which will be taking place on March 14th in Tomahawk.
Recently, senior Brooke Mabey earned the Herb Cole Student Initiative Scholarship. This prestigious scholarship recognizes students who put forth extraordinary effort to do their best in the classroom. Congratulations, Brooke.
Since the parking lot was put down only a few days before the first snowfall, it is no surprise that there has been some confusion with how to navigate it. The parking lot includes angled and straight parking. The entrance is located on the east side along Town Street, while the exit is located on the south side of the lot along South Street.
And now over to Caden and Noah with sports.
Thanks, Kelly. With the Prentice Buccaneer boys' regular season coming to a close, we look to tournament time. The boys' team received a controversial 9th seed in their sectional and will play the 8th-seeded New Auburn Trojans in New Auburn. The Bucs can expect to play a balanced team, with the Trojans having multiple players scoring in double figures. New Auburn has an overall record of 13 wins and 8 losses, with a record of 8 wins and 4 losses in Lakeland Conference play. The Buccaneers' surprisingly low seed gives them a chance to show what they are really made of and maybe surprise some opponents.
As the boys and girls basketball seasons are coming to an end, the Prentice High School spring sports seasons are right around the corner. The baseball, softball, track, and golf teams have seen an increased number of sign-ups compared to recent years, so programs are hopeful that those who have signed up will be in attendance on the first day of practice. Make sure to come out and support your Prentice Buccaneers this spring.
We sure will. Thanks, Caden and Noah.
That wraps it up for today's news.
And thank you for getting the scoop.
With the Snoop.
Okay, great job.
That wraps up.
I screwed it up. Thank you, Grant.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you, Grant.
Thanks, Kaden and Noah.
Thanks, Kelly.
And thank you.
Sabrina Bodenhagen. Aspen Jade Gertzberger. Gerstenberger. Stop. Okay. There's a lot of cool and scary Maine says there's a lot of cool and scary biology things happening here, and I'm in the hospital. Last year's group scoring an average of 20.9. These. By the way, watch out for the new handicap. Okay. By the way, watch out for the new handicap parkings.
As we go farther into the snowy season, it can be, as we prove, oh my god, when there, downhill and cross take the opportunity to sit within a since the parking lot was put down only a few days before the first snowfall,